Hey, what's up? This is Todd Smith. I'm back with another video. This is kind of another celebratory video when it comes to this channel. We have now passed 500 videos, guys, which in my opinion is pretty impressive. I honestly didn't think I'd release 500 videos when I started this channel. Really kind of blows my mind, and it's to the point where now making content, whether that be talking about it, making a little music jam, actually starting a song, finishing a song, kind of doing those little music videos that I've been doing, maybe a tutorial, whatever it may be, making some form of content daily has almost become normal to me. You know, I get home, I kind of relax a little bit. I start to think about what I want to make. Do I want to turn on the keyboards and record some sounds? Do I just want to sit down and speak my mind? Do I want to maybe share some information and do a more tutorial side? Do I not want to do any of that? Do I just want to go into making a track and try to get something finished on my album? I really kind of just let the content build itself. I do not pressure myself to make anything that I don't want to make. I really just sit down and it just comes out. And I feel that is really healthy for me to be in this stage of the game. Whether or not I'm making any money at all from my YouTube videos or my Patreons or anything, even without that financial income, I feel it's actually very healthy for me to be in this stage, releasing content, being creative daily, being in that creative mindset that when I have that free time, I want to be pushing something out. Now, not everyone really likes what I do across the board. Generally, a lot of my music stuff gets a lot of love whenever I'm doing something music-based. But if I start talking, something like this, where I get into opinions on maybe gear I don't have, gear that's coming out, that's where you start to see a lot of the backlash and a lot of people who don't really understand what I'm doing. Really, my main goal is to keep releasing content, keep being active, but at the same time, not have that content interfere with my music quality. Because once you get really deep into YouTube and you get really deep into video production, you have to put a lot of energy into just the video creation part of that content. That is why my stuff tends to be very streamlined when it comes to videos. If I'm talking, I'm probably just going to have a few pictures strolling through the back like a slideshow. If I'm doing a live jam, it's very, very simple. I just set up the camera, I record, and I record the live jam. That really doesn't take much time in the sense of camera work. Everything I do when it comes to the camera, simple for a reason, because it allows me to focus on my music more. So some people don't really understand these kind of from the chest, honest talk videos, but I have a lot of people who really do. I have to admit, when I first started making them, the backlash I was getting almost made me stop making those videos. But the fact that I got so many people being like, forget the haters. You have a lot of people who like what you say. Why don't you try to at least focus on those people? It really just made me think, why focus on the people who don't like what you're doing? If a bunch of people like what you're doing, obviously just keep doing it. So adding the talk-based videos into my rotation has really helped me, because honestly, just turning on the recorder and just talking is very therapeutic. Being able to say what I want to you guys, whether that be about a piece of gear, synthesizers, a company, I'm able to just speak my opinion off the cuff. And it's kind of like a little therapeutic musical synthesizer session when I'm able to speak to you guys in that manner. So I'm going to continue kind of the rotation I have going now. Then, of course, I'm going to keep releasing my albums, and I'm finishing up my latest album, A Distant Love for Life, which I am very, very happy with the results so far. And I want to spend the next 2 months, the rest of the year, kind of picking good tracks that kind of come along in the next couple months and polishing off that album and calling it done. And this is just the beginning, guys. 500 videos will turn to 1,000, will turn to 2,000. God knows how many videos will be on my channel when this is all said and done. My content is never going to really stop evolving, because I don't really want to stay in one lane and become just one thing. So if you guys have jumped along for the ride, even if it's just with the views, you guys are supporting me a lot, which every time you guys watch a video. If you guys have taken some extra love and you bought an album, jumped on my Patreon, I need to send an extra thank you out to you guys, because obviously you guys are sending me extra support that is helping me get more motivation to the point of, having 500 plus videos. Having 500 videos, in my opinion, shows I'm not a flight by night YouTuber. In a sense, I'm definitely here for the long run. I'm really about organic, slow growth in this system. And I need to thank anyone who's jumped onto my style of content or music. You've changed my life. Thank you so much. And as I said before, an extra thank you to my Patreons. And as always, stay positive, stay creative, support each other. In peace.